going on, everybody? How's my knife fam doing? Hope everybody's doing all right tonight. So we're going to take a look at my new little multi-tool. Just got this in the mail. I've been thinking about getting one for a while, and finally decided to pull the trigger. So get this thing opened up here. Try not to cut myself. I hate these blister packs. Might be time to change out my blade. Well, no, I'm just cutting into the cardboard. Missed a spot. Good Lord, they don't want you to get into this thing, do they? You know, I've always thought that's funny. You know, you gotta have a knife to get into a knife. Kind of seems to be the way things are. All right. So this is the SOG PowerPint. They say 18 tools in one, which we all know it's a crock. Just feel free to pause as you go through. And of course, they count, you know, every little aspect as a separate tool. You know, you don't know, pliers is a tool by itself. It's not 15 tools in one. It's just a pair of pliers. But anyway, like I said, I've been wanting to pick up a smaller multi-tool with a almost a full-size pair of pliers for quite a while. And actually one of the channels that I watch on a somewhat regular basis is Max Level EDC, and he actually did, I think he's done a couple of videos on the PowerPint, and finally decided to pick one up. First thing I'll say is, right out of the box, is they are incredibly easy to open. I'm actually really rather impressed by that. I haven't owned any SOG multi-tools before, so this was a first. So you do have a little key ring slot there that can rotate out of the way. Pocket clip, which was one of my requirements for picking one of these up. And the thing that I liked about this, that Max Level I was talking about, was these actually seem to use the power, or what do they call it? The compound leverage system. They seem to actually use it pretty well. If you can see here, you know, you can get these open pretty wide and still not be, you know, straining to get them open. So my theory behind that is I'm expecting to be able to get full-size multi-tool performance out of a pint-size package. I guess that's probably what their whole spiel is. I do love the fact that you can use a bit. Let's reach back here. You can use a standard size bit, or 1/4 inch bit, and it locks it in just with, you know, just with your hand pressure. It locks it in, but even without holding it, it's, you know, it's not really going anywhere. I mean, you have to yank it out. Let's see if I can't. Yeah. But so being able to have that accessory as well. So I may try to do something in my kit to where I have that. So this will be going in my finally putting together my secondary kit here. So this is going to be like kind of my work carry. Finally putting my Pariah's Path patch to use since I have it sitting in the background. So now I've got my Kaiser patch back there. And then, of course, you know, Ozark Edgy, Obi, you know, keep calm, use your gear, and then Olight. So I'm finally putting this tactical geek pouch to use. It's for my work carry. Basically, just goes in my lunchbox and kind of sits there. And if I ever need anything while I'm at work, you know, I have quick access to a couple of different tools, cutting utensils, things like that. But back to this thing, we'll go ahead and go through the kind of battery here. You've got, let's see here. You just go ahead and get everything open here. Of course, it's a new multi-tool, so everything is a little stiff. Trying to get cut on these knives and things that are in here. So we've got, on this side, you've got the fully serrated blade. Very reminiscent of the Leatherman fully serrated blades. Be good for cutting any sort of, you know, any sort of canvas, any sort of rope, anything like that. Be real good for that fabric, whatnot. Of course, you got your scissors. I'll go ahead and let's just see if I can't check them out. Really nice scissors. Let's see if they're will cut paper. Just rip a piece of paper off here. Well, they passed the paper cut test. They're scissors that will cut paper. I apologize for the background noise. My dog is deciding that bedtime means playtime. So everybody went to bed and she's decided she's going to play. We'll see if they cut paracord. Yeah, see, that's kind of the ultimate test for these little scissors, so whether they'll cut paracord. But most scissors and these multi-tools won't. There's a few that will. Let's see if I can't get it to. Yeah, so if, just like with most of them, if you take them and kind of keep them from spreading apart on you, they'll cut it. But that's not really what they're for. I would just use the serrated blade for that. And you've got your little back lock, which is right here. So you just press on that. That unlocks your different implements. Let's see here. There we go. Again, everything is really stiff on this thing. We got your little bottle opener, can opener. I think they consider these like some sort of micro drivers. I'm not really sure if what they consider those, but and then of course you've got your Phillips #1 bit. On this side, you've got your plain blade, which is a 5CR stainless. Got your file, which let's see if it's a decent file. Yeah, feels alright. Is that a file on the back side too? No, that's just where it's cut through. It's so you got your standard file, then you got your cross cut here, so not too bad. Let's get everything else out. So got your little seatbelt cutter. Got a very pointy, let's see if that comes into focus, very pointy little awl. I don't know how good it would do for drilling like the ones on the Leatherman would do, but it's there nonetheless. And then the little, oh really? little Phillips, or I mean a little flathead for eyeglasses, but it looks like, trying to get that in focus here, yeah, it's cut at an angle. It's not going to be very helpful, but it is a $30 multi-tool, so I mean, well, at least that's what I paid for it. I don't know what they usually run for. I was able to, I got it, I guess, on sale at Amazon. I think they're usually $50, which, yeah, I don't know how I would feel about it being at $50. They say this is some sort of protractor, which I guess it does have. Yeah, it's got some markings on it, but they're barely legible. But there are, let's see, let's get some light coming down on this side. Oh, come on, focus. Okay, why do we lose focus? There we go. There you are. So there are some markings on it for the protractor angles. Yeah, all in all, like I said, for $30, I'm not mad at it. Yes, I usually have my my Leatherman Surge is what I've had this multi-tool for God, I don't know, 15 years maybe. It's been at least 15 years, maybe longer than that. Bought it when I worked at a bowling alley. I was a mechanic at a bowling alley, and this thing came in handy so often, taking care of machine repairs and stuff, without having to run back to my toolbox. But this does not go too well in a small pack, so yeah, that's why this comes in handy. So we'll see how it goes. I'll probably do a long-term update eventually. So just kind of to sum everything up, just to summarize everything. The opening and closing of this is just, it's really nice. You know, you can almost just kind of flick it out and flick it closed. You can tell I'm not a ballast song flipper. But yeah, you can one hand open and one hand close the pliers. You're supposed to be able to one hand open the blade, which you can. Closing it's a little tricky, getting back to that back lock. So yeah, you can technically one hand open and close the blades, but alright, well, that is it for this little unboxing or unpackaging or whatever. We'll pick up on another one here. Let's see. This is Tuesday as I'm filming this. I'm not sure when I'll actually get this uploaded, but I'm hoping to start having either probably a two video a week. That way I'm not overwhelming everybody with videos, and then I'm also not running through my log of new stuff or log of stuff too quickly. But with that being said, I mean, I have tools that I've used for months or years. I mean, I've had a dime for years. The arm bar I've used for quite a while now. I've had this little Shieldon multi-tool for a couple of months now. So those are all kind of more long-term tests or more long-term use that I've already opened up and boxes are long gone and that kind of stuff. So those will be just more of a long-term review whenever I do decide to do those. Kind of the same way with the with the Surge. My only real issue with it is I haven't sent it back to get it fixed. I need to send it in for a spot A or whatever you want to call it. I can't get the blades to go back the way they were from the factory. I don't know if something's gotten bent over the time or what, but I need to send it back to Leatherman to get them to take care of it. I thought about just buying another one, but I don't know if I want to do that or not. Alrighty, well, I have rambled on enough with you guys. So thank you again very much for watching. For those who have subscribed, again, I appreciate that. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I've got some good stuff coming. Kind of trying to figure out this whole YouTube thing and figure out my way of doing these videos, and hopefully, from feedback I'm getting so far is that most people really enjoy them. So, I'm sure not everybody's lying. But I just want to be real with everybody, and I don't like to blow smoke. So if it's something that I like, I'm gonna tell you I like it. If it's something I would change about it, I'm gonna tell you I would change it. So far, every single thing that you guys have seen has been paid for by me, or won in a giveaway. Nothing's been sent to me for review or anything like that. It's just been all things that I have either won myself in a giveaway, or again just been something that's been bought by me. So the reviews are honest, and they'll continue that way even if somebody does ever decide to to send me something. I'll give my honest critical feedback, and companies can either like it or lump it. That's completely up to them. So again, thank you again. Please like and subscribe. Hope everybody has a safe week, and as always, have a nice day. Take care.